Here's another example of a linear equation in one variable, where both expressions, the expression that's here on the left side of the equation, the expression that's here on the right side, both expressions have parentheses. The first thing we'd want to do would be to remove those parentheses in an effort to simplify our expressions. Remember, we again use this distributive property. We're going to distribute these multiplications. We're going to distribute the multiplications times each term that's in the parentheses. 2 times x gives us 2x. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Think of this as a minus 3 being multiplied through. Minus 3 times x is minus 3x. Minus 3 times plus 5 is minus 15. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. And we still have the minus 7 term. Notice we didn't multiply the 3 times the 7 term. And that's because the 7 was not inside the parentheses. You only multiply times the terms that are inside the parentheses. Well, now we should recognize we have like terms to combine. 2x minus 3x, you have 2, you owe 3, so you still owe 1x. That's minus 1x. You owe 6, you owe 15 more. You owe a total of 21. You owe 6, you owe 7 more. That's the same as owing 13. Now the variable is on both sides of the equation. I only want the variable on one side so that I can then undo the things around it and find the solution. I'm going to make this variable term disappear into 0. That would take an addition of 1x, would it not? If you owe and then you have that same amount, doesn't that bring you back to 0? And if we add 1x to one side, we have to add 1x to the other side of the equation to balance our equation. So the left side of our equation becomes negative 21. The right side becomes 4x minus 13. Now we work here to undo what's taking place here with the variable. There was a multiplication, then a subtraction. I undo the subtraction first, remembering that I must add the same thing to the other side to keep my equation balanced. That disappears into 0, leaving me 4x. If you owe 21, but you have 13, you can pay the 13, and then you would only owe 8. So negative 21 plus 13 is negative 8. Undo the multiplication by dividing, so x equals negative 2 is our solution.